This episode is brought to you by Only the Real Entertainment and Media Den Productions.
This place is real, isn't it?
Welcome to Real Spill, where we spill the real. I'm your host, Really Can What It Is.
Chillin', man. Super duper tired. Got back into the gym as we was talking pre-pod. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
Same.
if there's one thing I can say, bro, 30-year-old body getting back into the gym is very different than 20-year-old. But I would say, fortunately for me, it wasn't that bad. But I am extremely tired, though, dog.
Yeah. No, muscle memory is a thing, bro. If you're an athlete, if you train like crazy, which I did in my latter 20s, you'll get back sooner than somebody who's new off the street. But shit, that recovery is different for sure.
Yeah.
So I've been pacing myself because it ain't my first rodeo. Getting out of shape and then back into shape, unfortunately, it's been in and out for me. But yeah, man, that first day humbling for sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. I actually realized that, like, while I was working out, I was like, man, if I wasn't an athlete or just not having any type of like extremely active, like in my younger years or whatever, especially when it came down to weightlifting or just working out in any capacity, I will be cooked. AB voice.
Yeah, bro. No, for real, bro. That's a fact.
I will be
same,
super
bro.
cooked.
Like, man, my fall off went all the way down to the 50 pounds, and I was telling Stacy, I'm like, yo, Stacy, you feel me? I fell off. She's like, 50s? Man, I'll throw a parade if I throw 50. I said, okay, I ain't doing that bad. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you something right quick, because we're both in our 30s. I do want to ask, what is one thing that you will want to keep while you age, if you had the opportunity to?
Keep?
Yeah. Just anything that you will want to keep as you age.
My sense of humor. Yeah, a lot of niggas' sense of humor leave when they get older. I don't know how. It's supposed to get funnier and it's supposed to not care the older you get. And I'm slowly starting to morph, as y'all can tell with the recent podcast. I'm gonna say what I want now at this point. What you gonna do? Kick my ass? I don't care no more. Sense of humor.
I just
sure.
realized too, now that you bring that up, that it seems like the sense of humor for anyone that ages start to get kind of weird, because of the fact that even though you don't care like that, you also start looking at things a certain way, and a lot of times that shit ain't funny, though.
Hey, man, all good jokes contain some type of truth shit.
Dog, life don't be funny like that, kid.
Nigga, hey, listen. Nigga, I just woke up this morning, bills, nigga.
That's what I'm saying.
You feeling sad? Bills, nigga.
Yeah.
You feeling happy? Bills, nigga.
You feel me?
So yeah, you gotta create your own sense of humor. You gonna crash, bro, the older you get. Cause this life don't get no easier unless you make it easier. But you just got the wisdom and the wherewithal to navigate through it. And that's the only difference between being a younger and older, bro. That's what I'm noticing.
I don't know, man.
Just
for me, I think I will want to keep like flexibility. Granted, I've never really had that crazy flexibility until as
from
of
an
recent.
athletic standpoint.
Just for anything. Like, bro, when you get older and your body starts to feel all weird, like you can't even sit down correctly because of the fact that like your hips and your hamstrings and your back and all that other, you know what I'm saying? Bro, I'm tired of like bending down and hearing cracks in your knees and shit. Shit like 4th of July in your leg. Your shit is kind of crazy, bro.
4th of July, your legs is nuts.
Dead ass, bro. Somebody really put 5 packs of firecrackers in your ACL by the time that as soon as 12 o'clock strike on your 30th birthday, firecracker ACLs, kid.
Yeah, you and that bitch sounding like Fat Joe alias, nigga.
Yo.
Crack.
And you in that bed with the Fat Joe legs.
On God.
You ever seen
your shit's touching?
Yo.
Hey.
Fat Joe legs look crazy, fam. Them shits look like capital C's.
No, God. Nigga, Crip walking without being the Crip. Crip walking without dancing. Nigga. Hey, Sean Fat Joe, but yeah, them legs is nuts, man.
It looks like somebody pinched his legs together and kept it there for like 5 years.
Permanently, facts.
You know what I mean?
Facts.
Just kept them bitches together.
Hey, you ever had that triangle? When you hit the triangle, that bitch go like this. Boy, that boy got that triangle instrument knee, boy. Tambourine, yeah, boy.
Rubber band knees, boy.
Rubber band, man. Why does a Taliban head that boy? Hey, man, don't get us started, bro.
Legs look like two harps.
Bill look like the Cash App symbol, bitch.
Like the cent symbol. Like the European pound symbol.
Facts. Oh, currency leg that boy, not the rapper neither, nigga. Hey man, you out of pocket.
That man legs is crazy, bro. Yeah, I want to keep flexibility, bro. Like, I'm tired of this. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like, when I started actually taking stretching seriously, that's when I realized, like, oh yeah, flexibility is super, super high on my list in terms of the maturity standpoint with anything. You know what I mean?
From an athletic standpoint, even though this is low-key impossible unless you start taking tests in like your 40s or some shit, but like 70% of my strength to 60% of my top strength would be great. Because I lifted heavy as fuck when I was younger, and I'm just now noticing that. So yeah, about 60 to 70% of my strength, I'd be, like, not to brag on myself, I'd be lifting shit where people are struggling. I'm like, all right, bet. I'm not all the way washed. As long as I keep about 60% of that, I'm cool.
I mean, you know that grown man strength kick in anyway.
Yo, I didn't understand that shit until like 4 years ago, that there's a difference.
What happened? What happened for you to realize, like, grown man strength is a real
on the
thing?
basketball court.
Wait, hold on. No, you got to tell that story.
So he kept running by me, not running by me, like running to the paint, and I'm contesting him. Right, made him miss a couple times, but this ninja kept running in the paint. And if you play ball with me long enough to know, after a while, I'm gonna start putting the Shaq rule on you. You don't even know what the Shaq rule is. I think I might have hit you with the Shaq rule before. No, I didn't. You my dog, so I ain't never hit you with the Shaq rule. Shaq rule is, you keep coming down here, you're gonna feel it after a while. I'm gonna check the ball up. I ain't gonna argue with you. Yeah, yeah. You're like, damn, bro, you strong as hell, bro. It's grown man strength. Bro, you flew, nigga. All I did was put a little forearm. And then there was a second instance, man, my homeboy, bro, there was this young dude out here, and he's like, yo, I'll guard him. Bro, I drove to the paint, and I gathered. And when I gathered, my forearm, I didn't extend, but my forearm was there, and just flew. He flew to the point that the next possession, he stopped playing. His chest started hurting. I'm like, nigga, I didn't do anything. And I'm like, okay, got it. I did. It's a thing, I guess. This was like 2022 this happened. Yeah, it's a thing, bro.
Have you ever played with some jits and they called you like Unc or OG?
Yeah. That happened. Shit, like 6 months ago.
Oh my! Tell that story too, bro, please.
Yeah, me and my dog, Nick was out there, Vic was out there. Man, it was a lot of us in our early 30s, bro. We hooping, doing our thing, and I think we either called a foul or a travel, and it was like, damn, I said, whoa, brother, relax. He's like, man, you how old you is? I said, man, you feel me? 31. Nigga was like, man, you I'm like, man, how old are you? He said 15. I said, oh yeah, nigga, yeah. Go ahead, nigga. 15? Yeah, nah, nigga, go ahead. 15 years ago, I was you. So yeah, go ahead.
The same thing happened to me, though. I remember going to the park one day. This was like a couple years ago, though. I went to the park one day just randomly, and there was maybe like 3 people on the court. One of them was a Jit had to been like, maybe, to be honest, he probably was like 15, like 14, 15. And you know, I'll do it on the court. And at some point he passed, he said, shoot it, you got that shit, shoot it, He's like, there you go, OG. I said, holy fuck. I am cooking these niggas, and these niggas is calling me Unc, fam. Oh, I need to get off this court right now.
Yeah, no, we in for a long one, boy. Yeah, no, I got called first time about 6 months ago. It was humbling. Granted, I was still putting belt, but it was just different. Like, I ain't never been called Uncle till then.
That's the thing. When you're putting belt and then they do it, it's like, fam, I'm literally giving severe belt and you still calling me old. This shit's kind of crazy. Now I know how LeBron feels.
Bro, he felt that 10 years ago. Pause. He 42.
Fam.
Yeah, he was feeling that 10. You know, we call him OG 10 years ago, and he's still doing it.
That's so crazy, right? Hella belt going on, and I'm still Unc. That's crazy. You getting belted by Unc right now.
You getting belted by IQ. A lot of these jits dribble better than us, shoot a bit, but when it comes down to IQ, I know you're gonna go this way eventually, so I'm gonna cut that bitch off.
Yeah,
that just come with experience.
Yeah, they do over dribble a lot. That's their whole thing. You feel me? So I think that
they are skilled.
Yeah, a lot of times if there's an average, I would like to think, I think that the average, young person that plays ball in any capacity, they usually stick to like one thing that they focus on. Like basketball, they stick to dribbling. That's their thing. Like, I'm going to dribble, and then I'm going to do whatever, but I want to be able to feel, I want to be able to like really do something with these dribbles. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, when I was growing up, I was mainly defense at a particular point in time. Then I started shooting the ball. And then, bro, I catch that bitch. That bitch going up. Yeah, he play ball with me long enough to know I catch that hoe going up. I'm not doing 30 dribbles. I'm either going to the paint, take you in the post, or I'm pulling.
Yeah, it really makes no sense to do all them dribbles, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
No, bro.
Not all the time.
That's gonna do. I'm not trying to tire myself out because I like to play defense personally. All that dribbling and then you just letting your man score because you tired as hell because you dribbled for 48 seconds. You got a 48 shot clock violation. Nah, I'm not doing none of that. 1-2 pull, catch, drive, catch, shoot. That's it. I'm not doing none of that, bro.
For me, I just don't try to do all that because it makes no sense. The game is played in a certain... Like, just imagine if you was playing chess and, like, before every move, you, like, are throwing the chess pieces in the air and juggling them shits and shit. Like, what are we doing here, bro? Just make your move, bro.
Comparison.
Just make your move, dog. It's the same with, like, football players do it, too. Soccer players do it, too, where it's like, man, I'm going to just sit here and just make all these moves. And it's like, bro, you didn't go anywhere after you did it. Yeah, you didn't do anything when you did it. You can literally make one or two moves and make your pivot and do whatever you got to do. But a lot of these dudes be doing 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 dribbles and literally go nowhere just for an inch of separation.
It's also a thing of a mirror of the era that you're in, right?
Yeah.
Like we discuss all the time that, growing up, Bean, for all intended and purposes, for all of the shot truckers, he would catch, pump fake, one dribble, pull. Mm-hmm. He would catch, dribble, go to the rim. He would catch, pump fake, spin to the other side, pull. He wasn't doing 30 dribble moves. Now these kids grew up watching James Harden. These kids grew up watching Kyrie. These kids grew up watching some of the more elaborate dribblers, and they think that they have to do that every possession. No, brother. I personally started really watching with Carmelo. I loved Carmelo's offensive game. It was like poetry to me. Yeah, you mean this nigga could bully you, could shoot from anywhere, and he could lay your ass up with either hand? I'm fascinated with that. So that's what I tried to model my game after. Granted, I play more like DeMarcus now at this point, but it is what it is. I'm going to get to a bucket the easiest way I can so I can get back on defense because I like to play defense too. This is me personally.
That's kind of crazy. I don't know if you ever seen this video. I saw the video yesterday, but I have seen it before. I watched it yesterday. It just popped up. But of Rasheed Wallace, he's training somebody. I can't remember who he was training, but he was training some young dude, and he's essentially telling him the same thing. He's like, yo, when you get into the league, it's all about how fast can you be able to get from here to the hoop, or from this baseline to over there on the other side. You know what I'm saying? In a matter of like between 1 to 4 seconds. Like, you don't need to do all this whatever. Just do like stop all that. You know what I mean? The league is about timing and about the fastest timing by doing the least amount of things. You know what I'm saying? So when we grew up and we saw the dudes that had the bag, I can tell you one thing: a lot of those dudes put a lot more of an emphasis on being able to get to where they wanted to get to, rather than trying to show you I had all this other stuff, and then now I got to pull up this weird shot. You know what I mean? I think that like Kyrie, like some people look at Kyrie and say, "Oh man, Kyrie got the super bag," blah 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 blah. But you got to understand that, number one, Kyrie grew up on the same exact hoops that we watched.
That's correct.
Right? The man got into the league in 2011. Number two, he plays the game that way. Despite all the dribbles that he do, because all he's doing is countering.
Yes.
He has kind of an idea of where he wants to go at the very least.
Yes.
So he's going to get there. He's just not trying to get separation to do some wild shot. He's trying to get to wherever he need to get to. Sometimes people trap him off that, and then he can counter it. But yeah, I mean, it's a lot of unnecessary dribbling going on. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Nah, I agree, bro.
Yeah.
And before it used to be like, "Yo, bro, kick." Now it's just like, "Go ahead and dribble, bro. I don't care." No
Yeah, you know what I mean?
That's how I know I'm old.
Yeah, you know. Speaking of NBA, part of the schedule came out.
Okay, why is only part of the schedule? I thought everything came out today.
Nah, the Christmas.
Are they doing that like broken up joint where they do a one day announcement? And
I
this
guess
is not the draft,
bruh. I mean,
Why?
I just think that it's just some anticipation shit.
You're the NBA. We don't need any additional. Drop the shit.
Hey,
this is
man.
not the draft where you break it up into two. Adam Silver, drop the shit.
Hey, man. I mean, them boys is trying to really, turn up the hype for it. Christmas schedule came out. Opening night schedule came out. And then plus, a couple of the other games that are coming on that second night after the grand opening night. But
what it look like?
Hey, man, the Heat, the Celtics, Christmas Day. How you feeling?
Like Sean Combs with oil that was just purchased.
Oh my God.
That's how I feel.
You're feeling sly?
Like
That's how you feeling sly? That's how you feeling sly?
I'm feeling sly.
You feeling sly as hell?
Diggler. I'm feeling Diggler.
Or Diddler?
That's how I am. Both. BOAF, nigga, both. That's how I'm feeling. You mean to tell me the Celtics, I got to deal with the corpse of Paul George and Jason Tatum's bad Achilles, and Peyton Pritchard might be the leading scorer for that game? Is that what you're telling me? Are you telling me Quatus is guarding Giannis and Bam? Are you telling me that followed by him is Mitchell Robinson? Cue the oil.
Oh my God.
Cue the oil is how I feel.
Cue the oil. That's this episode. That's the name of this episode, bro. That is insane, bro. Are you kidding me? Cue the oil. That's what you had to come up with.
The rules. I don't make the rules, bro. Cue the oil. Yeah, they gonna get greased.
Jesus Christ, bro.
What you want me to do, bro? You told me what I think gonna happen. Greasing. Greasing, go home.
What matchup are you looking forward to the most this season with the Heat?
Matchup?
Yeah. One matchup. One specific matchup. Your top matchup, actually.
The Knicks.
Your top matchup for next season.
The Knicks.
Really? Why?
You know, I was in a PlayStation party the other day, minding my business, getting some dubs with some new guys that I recently met on the game. And you know, we in South Florida. We know the accent that a New York nigga got. I immediately noticed he was a New York nigga. Didn't bother me not one bit. Somehow, some way, the basketball season came into bid. We like, yo, you know, about to go back to back, son. Back to back where? Back to back flights? He's like, no, son. Who is your team? I said the Heat. He got quiet for a bit. No, man, we about to do it to y'all. You about to do what to us? With who? She's like, nah, man, Cat gon' what? Nah, but we got Andre. And what? And then what? Nah, but Brunson gonna give you 30 and lose. And then he stopped talking about basketball. Yeah, you know, beating the Knicks would be so great because I just want to have y'all eat some crow right quick. Yeah, I'm facetious. I don't give a damn. Yeah, I want to see y'all eat some crow. Y'all feel it on top of the world. As y'all should. You guys are champions. But damn, I want y'all to eat some goddamn crow at that point. Yeah, I'm a hater. I don't give a damn. Yeah, I say it. I'm a hater. So yeah, my trolling mind is telling me the Knicks. My heart is telling me Philly. Heart is telling me Philly.
What do you think about what Norm Powell said to Bobby Portis? Or what Norm Powell said about Bobby Portis, actually?
I didn't take it any type of way. But I think we spoke about this before on a completely opposite tip. The thing about reactions is you can't tell somebody how to react.
And
right?
by the way, for the listeners, pretty much what happened was Norm Powell did an interview and he was talking about the Chicago Bulls. He's on the Chicago Bulls now, and he was just saying a couple things about the Chicago Bulls, like he believes that, you know, they have the potential to be good. They also have the potential to be very bad. He was also talking about Giannis going to Miami, and he thought that he was going to stay in Miami with Giannis, and he felt like they would have been a good tandem. But I guess, you know, they picked Bobby Portis over him, to which Bobby Portis responded on Twitter, or X, I should say, and said, hey, I rock with you. We in the same draft class, but keep my name out your mouth. I'm a champ. They did a champ to champ type thing. They ain't don't even do that. You feel me?
Here it goes. Yo, Norm, I always respected your game from a distance. We in the same draft. Shout out 2015. Only about 9 of us left. But please keep my name out your mouth, brother. I ain't no throw-in piece. From champ to champ, respectfully, King. Be blessed, brother. And he said, you my dog, brother, always supporting. You want to chop it up, hit my line directly. Class of 2015, still hooping.
Do you think when people say, I respect your game from afar, you think they be lying?
No.
Like, what does that even mean?
I'm not all up in your face saying, yo, I respect your game, but, you know, clearly Norman Powell is not a bum. He made an all-star team. He's a champion. He scored 20 points per game in this league. He's not a scrub. So, yeah, I definitely respect your game from afar. I just probably never told you that to your face or overly glazed you. But, yeah, I respect your shit from afar. I mean, I do the same sometimes with rappers. Some rappers, I'm not telling you to your face like, yo, I think your shit is awesome, but, like, I think your shit is gas. I'm just not about to tell you face to face.
Why not?
Same ordeal.
Why not?
I don't know. I'm in my own bubble. I could be focused on my own. If I'm Bobby Portis, I'm focused on my own team's own situation. But that don't mean that I think you a scrub. That don't mean I don't think you not nice. So yeah, I could respect your game from afar. I could just like I could respect your raps from afar. You know what I'm saying? Same thing.
I get it. So you think that they'd be able to squash that pretty much? I mean, that didn't really seem like that was that serious, though, right?
No. I don't even think what Norman Powell said was, like, disrespectful. But, again, you can't tell Bobby Portis how to feel. You know what I'm saying? If you want Giannis, you have to take Bobby Portis. I think that played a part with the CBA rules and the hard cap with sending out money and receiving money. They could have done moves and done things if they wanted to. which I don't think they wanted him back, and that's all right. You know, it's just a business at the end of the day. Norman Powell not a scrub. I'm happy he got his bag. Best of luck to you in Chicago.
What's up with everybody beefing, bro? It seems like everybody is just constantly beefing.
The portal.
What you mean?
You know the portal. The Cat Williams portal, nigga.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, the Cat Williams portal. Understand that portal opened up all beef recently.
Everywhere, right?
Yes.
Everybody is on beef time now.
Yes,
Pause.
bro. Pause. I didn't even know that was crazy.
That was nuts. Pause.
But yeah, bro, everybody on timing, bro. I don't want to beef with no nigga, nobody. I'm out the way, you know. But again, like I say, you can't tell somebody how to feel. But yeah, I blame the Cat Williams portal. The beef went super up everywhere. Pause. After he did that interview.
Cat Williams was on to something with that. I don't know. Ever since he did it, you're right. Because ever since he did that, it was just like nothing but just straight issues, bro. We're like literally watching the game and Drake potentially team up. So I saw a tweet that said that the game and Drake may be teaming up to probably put out music and start the whole thing all over again. Like, bro, that's what I'm saying, bro. What is happening? What is in the air? Like, there's no way that Cat Williams opened up Pandora's box for all these issues to happen, bro.
Drake, hear me and hear me good, brother. I'm just a guy. You gotta listen to me. You earned your millions your own way. I can't tell you to let it go, but please just, it's over. You got the Iceman is an incredible album. To me, I love the project. Just let it go, bro. Just like, I don't want to hear about it no more. It's okay. You lost. It happens. Happened to Hove. You know? That don't mean that he ain't for the touch a billion. That don't mean Hove not Hove. You lost. It's okay. Please don't try to rekindle this and get in the studio with Game. Don't do that. And Game is an excellent rapper as well. Why are you doing that? You're a legend. Why are you doing this, bro? Like, I get it. You're in the algorithm. I guess you see it. But who cares? Brother, you're almost 50. Why am I beefing with Kendrick Lamar? And if we're keeping it a stack, a lot of the reasons why you're even in the algorithm is because you're looking at Kendrick Lamar as little bro.
Yeah.
You pulled up on him in the flea market. You saw Nip outside too. You see him as little bro.
Yeah.
Even though to the outside, Kendrick is bigger. Pause.
Mm-hmm.
Let it go, bruh. It's okay. You just went on Versus. You got your flowers. We know you're a legend. Don't do this. We know you're an excellent rapper. We seen you beef with Meek. We seen you beef with Tiger. We seen you beef with that person. You don't have to prove anything anymore. You know what you need to do. Go home. Continue to perform in Cali like you have been doing, and be a great father. I think he just seen his daughter or son off to college. Nigga, that's a W. Do that. I don't want to see you and hear you rapping and dissing at 50. Please, brother, be blessed.
I mean, that's his thing, though. That's his thing.
That's his thing in his 30s and 20s, and I don't want it, bro. He was born in the late 70s, Cam.
Yeah, that's true. He's like 46, like 46, 47 years old.
Nah, I think he was born in 77. Fact check me. 77 or 79. Brother, you're closer to
79. 50. Yeah, he's 46.
What are we doing here? I'm 32. I'm about to be 32 and I don't want to beef with no nigga. Let alone me be in my 40s. Beef at 40s? What? For who? If you're not harming me or mine, or directly affecting my money, I don't want to beef. Beef don't, for me, if it's really beef, it'll go there. And there's no reason for it to go there. Life already short anyway. I don't want to beef with no nigga in my 30s right now.
Yeah.
Call me every part of the P word that I want to go home, homie.
Yeah.
So let's just walk down this road and he does this. Then what? Is your streams going to go up? For how long is it going to go up? Okay, and then what?
I mean, bruh.
You see? It doesn't make no sense right now. And Drake, you already went down this rabbit hole. No need to revisit it. Iceman is doing well. Nigga, you're in the news for doing the 20v1, whatever. You're doing well. You lost, so what? Nigga, you have the #1 album this year. Why are we revisiting this? Why? I don't know nothing though, you know. I've been said to, you know, put me on OVO and I turn things around, but you know, Drake do what he do. He richer than us, I guess. So it is what it is, bro.
Man, I just look at it more so of like a thing where I guess you, in Drake's defense, not in his defense, but more so potentially from his perspective, he's trying to find some allies in this thing that impacts the situation. In this case, I mean, bruh.
Game, Impact, 2026?
Yeah. Because the game, we're not just talking about musically.
Pull my coattails. What do you mean, brother? Because I'm lost.
Bruh, the game is still from Compton. The game is still from Cedar Block. The game still is very widely known in California.
Yes.
Politically, outside of music.
I like how you did that.
Yeah, politically outside of music, that can really be a thing. This is the reason why Dot said what he said. I think this was both in Euphoria as well as in, I can't remember what else. But essentially he was saying like, bruh, you doing all this like behind the scenes thing of trying to get info and trying to put money out in the street.
616 in LA.
Yeah, you putting money out in the street and all that other stuff, and you don't even know how that can even be like in over here in Compton. So you're doing that. And then now you're going to have to put me in a situation where if somebody was to take that, because, you know, times is hard out here. If somebody was to take that and I'll go out my family, now I'm going to have to go ahead and, you feel me? So when you look at it from that perspective, somebody that's doing that, right? And then somebody who is not opposed to taking that up, not in a monetary value, but more so of in a fake ass, that's my brother value, because that's what gang keeps saying about Drake. Hence, when he first took that side, he was like, man, this is my brother. It's my brother. You know what I mean? Which, that brother shit, we gonna have to talk about that one day as far as the brother shit. That shit is fucking crazy. I've always looked at that shit as kind of crazy for years. But, when you see somebody operating like that, and then you see somebody else from the outside saying, I mean, bro, like, there's some people, and this has been a thing forever, there's some people that, you know, use other people that's close to certain situations and get them on their side to be able to use them for whatever they want to use them for. In this case, all right, we got a little Compton nigga that's doing this and that and saying this and saying that and blah, 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 blah. All right, I'm going to get somebody else from Compton that's reputable too, whatever, and he's a real member and whatever, and we going to see. You know what I mean? A lot of these celebrities do that too, bro. A lot of these celebrities do that. We've been watching that for years, and a lot of people don't internalize it like that. Whether you want to talk about Chris Brown, Soulja Boy, I'm saying it all. I don't give a fuck.
You said
Chris Brown, Soulja Boy. I saw a video of Boonk Gang talking about that shit the other day. About Boonk Gang, and he said the reason why he started doing that is because Chris Brown and Soulja Boy and all them was doing the same thing. All right, so if I'm gonna go to California and I'm gonna live in California, especially in the LA area, and y'all saying that, oh, if I'm a celebrity, I have to move this way, then I'm going to go with somebody who is willing to accept me, and then now you're just going to have to just take it up with them now. which is so whack to me. It's like on multiple levels. But that's how I view it. That's how I view the whole thing. So if they're really going into the studio and forming Voltron together, you know what I mean, to go at niggas again, then I can see it. I can see it being a situation where he's like, well, hey, I got some. Bro, as a matter of fact, he said that in one of his songs too, Drake.
What did he say? It's blocked by the treetops.
No. He said, what did he say, man? He said something about he was essentially saying that he knows people, he knows reputable. Damn, what was he saying?
You know who really bang said my nigga YG?
That part.
Chuck
those.
T. Yeah, he shot out Game.
Those.
Yeah, Chuck T.
Right, those.
That's him. That's him.
But some people look at that and say, "Oh, that's cool." When I look at that as a lot of dudes, a lot of people in the industry know people through the industry. Right. So they think that because they know them through the industry, now them dudes is gonna ride with them till the wheels fall off on some. If we gonna start a whole war, then it's gonna be a war. Not knowing that, bruh, you just know them through the industry, fam. Like, this whole thing is a lot deeper than maybe what you can handle yourself. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think we've had this conversations off pod where a lot of these individuals in the industry didn't have no 9 to 5, so they didn't understand the difference between a friend and a coworker.
Word.
You could be somebody's friend in the workplace and they're a good coworker, but if you've left enough jobs, you know that after a while, you just generally fall off with your old coworkers. That doesn't mean that you guys weren't friends when you guys work together. It just means that you're in a different subsection of life, and so am I.
Yeah.
But that don't mean it's any hatred whatsoever. I'm just in a different place in life, and so are you.
Facts.
So they didn't get a chance to grow through that. It's one of the many things that I guess you would consider that as a con for some of these guys, and I see what you're saying though from an optic standpoint. It's just me and Quest was talking about this. If I'm there, I don't care if I'm there. I don't give a damn. Like, nigga, I lost. Okay, great. I engaged though. I ain't run like a hoe. Family Matters still hard. I lost though.
Yeah, but you talking about dudes that weren't like brought up in a time frame where you take the fades, whether they're friendly or not, and you keep it pushing. You feel me? Like nowadays, just is not on that type of time.
Man, shout out to there was a guy. His name started with Cam. His name was Cameron. I was in the 1st grade. We got into a squabble. 2nd grade started. He's in my class. Nigga, we're the bestest of friends.
Yeah.
But we caught a fade 4 months ago.
Yeah.
It's okay. But see, niggas didn't go through that.
Nope.
Niggas didn't have to squabble. Niggas didn't run into no. It happened to me a 2nd time in the 6th grade. A nigga named Jared.
Yeah.
Fought that nigga 3 times in 3rd grade. Bestest of friends when I saw that nigga in middle school.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just gotta get out. It's okay. You know, it's all right. As long as you don't try to kill me and I don't try to kill you, which is not a thing now because Jits got switches by ages of 12. We didn't have none of that when we were younger. We finna get down because you violated or you did whatever, or I felt disrespected. We're gonna get down. And shit, we might be cool after this.
Yeah.
It's not a thing for some of these guys. You guys ain't never really been punched in the face. You guys never really had no real issues, or you had issues that were resolved and you pass it on to a nigga who do the resolving, who beat a nigga up for you. Did you do the beating though? No. Did you go into a room and be like, hey, we got to get down. Let's go into this room. I want nobody in this motherfucker. It's just going to be me and him.
Right.
Whatever we do is whatever we do. And then we leave out this bitch and that's it.
Yeah.
Real man shit. But, you know, it's a lot of estrogen nowadays.
Yeah.
That's all I can say.
Yeah. And not even just estrogen, but a lot of people feel like those situations are embarrassing and too embarrassing for them to even hold within themselves. Especially when everybody's holding up a camera and shit. Like, they feel like they're going to be the butt of the joke forever and ever.
Yeah. No, you prove a solid point. wasn't no cameras when I was getting down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Wasn't no embarrassing factor. Wasn't no eternal L, if you may.
Yeah.
When I was getting down.
Yeah.
Now everybody got a camera, from elementary to middle school to everybody got a camera. So you just gonna live down this fade forever. You're just gonna be Sharkeisha forever.
Yeah.
You know what Sharkeisha? Yeah, you're gonna be that
Sharkeisha,
forever,
no!
nigga. And there you go. Or you going to jail now. It's fades that's caught on camera that we can't forget. And you prove a solid point. You right.
Yeah, man. It's crazy, dog. Before we wrap up, right? I do want to ask, because I was sitting in the car today picking up my daughter from school, and a song came on, and everybody that know me know I hate the song. Like, I've always hated this song since I was a jit. And I just wanted to know, the song, by the way, is the Isley Brothers, I Like the Way You Move. I've always hated that song. I don't know why. It's just something about that song I just really just hate. Like, it just makes me feel weird. I don't know why. And when I say make me feel weird, because I know people like to take that shit and think that it's on some pedophile shit or some weird shit. No, it just makes me feel weird. That's it. With that said, I want to know, what is your least favorite song? Like, what song do you hate the most?
Damn. That's a crazy question.
Like a random one, too. A random song you hate the most.
Man, I'm so bad. Like, I'm pretty sure I got a few. Y'all Bitch by Soulja Boy. Boy, I hated when that shit dropped. Holy fuck.
Really?
Despise Y'all Bitch. Holy, bro. I would be like, bro, this nigga just saying shit. Turn this the fuck off. and for whatever reason, well, clearly, Soulja Boy's from the South. Bro, around like 2008 when he was coming out with, Soulja Boy, bro, he was big down here for whatever reason. So I used to hear that song more than I would like. Yeah, that song. I really didn't like that song. Man, there was an R&B record that I really, really disliked that I can't think of right now because I just started to tune that shit out. It might have been a Mariah song or a Mary song. But it was an R&B record that was people deemed as fire, but I was just not rolling. And there's certain songs that I don't dislike. I just not cringe when I hear it. I just don't like the way I feel when I hear it. Like Runaway Love by Luda and Mary.
Really?
Boy, nigga, that song's too sad. I'm not trying to hear that. Turn that shit the fuck off.
Okay, got you.
Man, turn that shit the fuck off, man. Damn.
It's only because of the sadness of the song?
Yeah, the lyrics is a little bit too dark for me.
Okay, I got you.
Videos, man, I remember when Yonkers dropped. Boy, I despise that song and video when Yonkers by Tyler, the Creator dropped. Damn, bro, I'm all over the place.
But why? Because he ate the roach?
At that point in time I'm gonna age myself. My 16-year-old mind be like, this nigga is literally clout chasing. What the fuck am I watching? Why? Is what I thought to myself.
But was it the song? Cause like,
no. It was the video.
Okay, I
got one that is going. I forgot what the song name is called, but you remember this record? It was by Donis. We on going on. I said tonight we going.
Donis.
We going.
Why does that name sound so familiar?
He was a freshman. I think 2010 or 2011. He used to wear like the dress shirts with the tie and then the snap back to the side, and then he had the shades. I remember the video vividly. I think it's like 30 minutes to somewhere. Well, I fucking hated that song. God damn, I hated that song.
Donis.
Yo, going. Where my phone at? Nigga, I'm on the phone. I'm a goofy ass nigga.
Dang.
What is it called? Donis 30 minutes. Something, what is it called, bro? 30 Minutes to New Orleans. That's what it's called.
Wow, I'm looking at him right now.
Bro, I hated that song.
You said 30 minutes to New Orleans.
Yeah.
He was from Louisiana or something.
I don't remember. It was just that one song that I hated. And yeah, every Ron Brown song. Yeah, every Ron Brown song. Yeah, hell yeah. What was that one, Jay? Jumping out the window? I wanted to kill somebody when I heard that record. Not in a good way. Not in no Pooh Shiesty King Von way. I wanted to kill whoever was responsible for this, nigga. Oh my God. Jumping out the window is, yeah, I think that might be it. I think it's Jumping Out the Window by Ron Browns. I had to reach into my hate bag. You had to put me in that bag for me to really sit and think. What made me want to go smoke somebody and not in a drill way? It's that record. It sound like static, like fingernails on a chalkboard. I'm showing my age. It sounds like patheticness. I never, ever, and I mean ever, want to hear that song ever again.
Oh my God.
So yeah, it's probably that. Jumping Out the Windows by Ron Browns.
I said, say less.
That being said, appreciate y'all for tapping into my hatred and to the show. Tap back in. We out with another episode. Tell her to subscribe. You sitting next to her, you laying next to her listening to this, and she didn't subscribe. Tell her subscribe. Tap in, follow us. We out.